Hello and welcome to Mirror Football TV with me, Rob Burnett, where as usual we'll be taking a look at all the news making the back pages this morning. It's something of a takeover special today as 3 clubs are in the process of acquiring new owners. If you're a Portsmouth fan, you'll be relieved to hear the latest takeover of the club was completed late last night. This month's new owner is Saudi businessman Ali Al Faraj, who has bought 90% of the club from Sulaiman Al Fahim. The players and staff are due to be paid today, but has it all come too late to save Pompey from the drop? The win at Wolves on Saturday has given some hope, but it still looks like an uphill task for Paul Hart to drag the team to safety after such a poor start. What do you think, Pompey fans? Can you stay up? And what do you think of Al Fahim's farcical 42-day period in charge? Have your say at mirrorfootball.co.uk/opinion. More takeover news now for another ailing club, with the Daily Mirror leading on David Sullivan's proposed purchase of West Ham. The former Birmingham City co-owner is keen to cut a deal to buy his boyhood club, but according to the Mirror, he's only willing to pay a bargain price for the Hammers, as the club is saddled with debts reported to be around £100 million. Alan Shearer could yet be in line for a return to St James's Park, as the Times reports Tyneside businessman Barry Moate has made a substantial offer for Newcastle, with plans to reinstall the former number 9 as manager if he is successful. Embattled owner Mike Ashley now has to decide whether to cut his considerable losses and sell up, or hang on to the club in the hope they can win promotion, which, given they lead the Championship by 3 points after 11 games, is entirely possible. Back to action on the pitch, and the spotlight was always going to be on Gareth Barry and Richard Dunne last night as Man City travelled to Aston Villa in the Premier League. The Villa fans made their feelings quite clear about Barry after his summer defection to City, jeering, booing and waving £20 notes at him throughout. And it was the England star who was at fault for Villa's opener when, inevitably, former City favourite Richard Dunne headed in after 15 minutes. Following Carlos Tevez' lead, Dunne did not celebrate his goal against his former employers, and the Independent leads on his dignified response to scoring, and the applause it drew from the City fans. More fallout now from Sir Alex Ferguson's referee rant. Amid news that United boss's comments that Alan Wiley was unfit to do his job are to be reviewed by the FA, the Daily Mail reveals that the official even contemplated quitting after Fergie's attack. Quite apart from the sheer brass neck Fergie has in complaining about refs after the treatment United have received this season and every other season, the stats prove he was way off the mark in his criticisms of Wiley, who, according to the Mail, covered more ground in the match than all but 7 of the players on the pitch. On to some transfer news now. And when Roman Abramovich first landed at Chelsea, his top 2 transfer targets were reported to be then Arsenal stars Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira. And it looks like he might still be keen on bagging at least one Frenchman, as the Sun reports Chelsea are looking to sign Vieira from Inter Milan to cover for Michael Essien and John Obi Mikel when the midfield duo are away on African Nations Cup duty in January. Of course, the Blues would have to overturn their transfer ban before any deal could be done for the midfielder, who was at Stamford Bridge on Sunday to see Chelsea's 2-0 win over Liverpool. What do you think, Chelsea fans? Could Vieira still cut it at the top of the Premier League? Get in touch and let us know what you think. And we finish now with a story that made both the Sun and the Daily Mirror, as Sven-Göran Eriksson hits back at claims that the presence of the players' wives and girlfriends in England's World Cup camp was to blame for the team's failure to progress beyond the quarter-finals again. Sven says the only regret he has is failing to properly prepare the team for penalties, but given England's record in shootouts, he surely had plenty of warning for that. That's it for today, folks. Darren Lewis will be back tomorrow, so join him then here at MFTV.